Chapter 4, Lucifer. This was back before Adam, before the earth and the sun. It was only us and the One. We didn't even have a word to describe what the One was, only that the One was responsible for our creation. Still, the correct words haven't come into a vocabulary to do a justified description. All I can say was that there was so much space. No ground, no sky. Like I said, this was before that. Just us, the flames, and the light. We called each other after what we were created from. The One would talk to us and we would listen. The One created new things for us to watch and gave us the names to the things. We watched the creation of light and darkness, the sun and the planets, the earth and its oceans and its trees, grass and beast. Then the heavens appeared around us. We all praised the One in awe of his extraordinary creations. And for a while, that was all we did. Marvel at the creations and explore the earth. I noticed that the One was speaking to us less, so I sought out the One's voice near the highest boundary of heaven and found it. Found it speaking to a lump of dry mud. All of you come, the One ordered, all of my creation. All of creation gathered, the sun and planets down to the fish in the depths of Earth's sea. This is man, and he will dwell on earth as its vicegerent bow to him. The One yelled. I watched in awe as all of creation did as told. I was in disbelief as they did it. I couldn't understand it and couldn't do as the One commanded. All of the flames and the lights did it, only I refused. You refused to obey me, Lucifer. The One asked, why did I not create you as I did the rest? Yes. Are you not grateful? Always the One, but you also created the heavens, earth, planets, and suns. I'm pointing at the marvelous creations. Countless mighty and glorious things, the lights and the flames, yet you want us to bow to the least of all of these, a lump of mud, a man. I, the creator of all things, commands you. You believe you're better than the One who created you. Lord, I've watched water wash away mud, flames turn it into ashes, light dry it into sand. Worms feast on it and grass drains its life. Call me to the sun or the heavens, planets or even the lights, and I will bow, but no, I refuse to bow to a lump of mud. Then a sound we never heard came from the One, a sound of rage and of wrath. Everything began to shake violently. A tremendous pressure fell on me, restricting the simplest of movements. Below us, a massive pit formed. It was full of boiling flames in all colors that fire came in. The pit was far away, but the heat was already unbearable. I still can't accurately describe what it felt or looked like. Hell, and for your rebellion, you will reside there forever, Lucifer. The One screamed. I fell to my knees. I didn't want to experience that place. Not a second longer, and definitely not forever. I beg you, Lord, grant me respite. Let me show you how weak man is, how influential they are. I can make them rebel just as I have. Let me show you. I'm crying. I'm begging you, Lord. Hell vanishes, and earth takes its place. I will grant your respite, but when the time comes, and I judge between my followers of man against the few you tempt, hell will still be your punishment. Now go to earth where you will reside in the shape of man. I started falling, galling as bones, muscle, and skin formed around me. I hated the mud as it hid my true shape, the shape of flames. I cried as I fell, becoming what I saw as inferior. Chapter 5. Bless is staring down at Lucifer, not wanting to believe that Satan is on his face, at her feet. It's hard to process, but broken as she is, she doesn't believe stupid is applicable. He must truly need help. Sadly, she knows he is mistaken coming to her. I want to, she pauses, but you're wasting your time asking me. I can't. Before Bless can finish her statement, 3 men appear. All 3 are across the roof and wisps of thin black smoke seeps off their bodies. They have on county police officer uniforms, but the clothes are torn and covered in dried blood. Almost like an animal attacked them. Bless stiffens, only her lips are quivering a nervous twitch. The officers snap up their lowered heads. The long gray hair shifts, exposing deathly pale faces and empty eye sockets. Their mouths are unnaturally open, showing a seemingly infinite void of darkness. All 3 point at Bless and let out a unique sound. It's high-pitched like a pig's squeal, but gargled and raspy. The sound alerts Lucifer to their presence. Panic spread through him, and he pushes up spinning to face the trio. "You can't have her!" Lucifer yells. Two of the officers step forward. Lucifer sprints towards them and is halfway to them when they all wave an arm. A strong gust of wind blows past Lucifer, and Bless screams. The gust hits Bless, throwing her off the roof. All she can do is watch as the distance grows between her and the roof. Her body tilts, so all she can see is the sky. The panic washes away, and a peace spreads as a weightless feeling consumes her. Knowing it's all going to end in a few seconds is easing. No more problems and no more pain. But as the sky becomes farther away and her life comes into rapid perception, all the pitfalls, all the shortcomings, so much time left to reshape, to fix the things broken. And suddenly, the fear of the unknown surfaces with Lucifer's words, the promise of being damned. "Lucifer!" Bless screams for help. Lucifer stops in his tracks, spinning around, cursing himself for forgetting Bless. He leaps the 30 feet off the roof. People below have stopped to point and scream at the falling pair. A slight pulse of energy comes off Lucifer as he dives to Bless. In less than a second, he wraps her in his arms and turns. His back smashes on the hood of a blue Chevy pickup truck, totaling it. Without pause, he rolls off the truck onto his feet. Bless is in his arms, clutching him tightly, but unhurt, physically. "Thank you, how did you?" she asks, barely having breath to speak. Lucifer looks up. "Don't thank me yet." The 3 police officers are in the air, falling towards them. "Hold on," Lucifer says, hoisting Bless onto his shoulder. Lucifer starts running on the sidewalk. The officers crash to the ground, creating craters where they land. They snarl, watching Lucifer, and leap to chase him. Panic erupts from the spectators as a normal morning has become bizarre. Not bothering to glance back, Lucifer is sprinting with supernatural speed, almost a blur as he weaves through people and cars. Bless is disoriented but can still see the 3 police leaping on cars and along buildings in a steady pursuit. Right now, it doesn't matter if Lucifer is who he claims to be. The men chasing her aren't normal, and she doesn't want to die at their hands. The primal desire to live awakening inside. One of the officers is running across the side of a building across the street. Parallel to Lucifer, Bless is watching him and screams as he dives towards them. Lucifer jumps at the last second, letting the officers crash through a brick wall. Lucifer's body pulses again, shooting them up 10 stories, to land on a rooftop. 2 of the officers are only feet behind them. Bless is staring into their determined faces. Lucifer leaps from one building and a hand busts from the roof, tripping him. It cuts his jump short of the next rooftop. He stabs his cane in the building to slow their rapid fall. Meanwhile, the 2 officers are waving their arms, throwing bright red orbs of energy. They don't hit directly, but close enough so the explosions bump Lucifer to the ground. The impact on the ground sends Bless flying down the alley. She hits a dumpster and passes out immediately. Lucifer bounces to his feet as 3 officers land around him. They snarl and snap their jaws like dogs. He glances back at Bless, hoping she isn't seriously hurt. "Savages!" Lucifer yells. "You can't have her!" Lucifer darts forward, clutching his cane, a faint black aura around its frism. The officers are no match for him in a straight-up fight. Lucifer swings 3 rapid times, only a trail of black energy, and the cries of the officers mark the path. One cut diagonally through each officer before they can react. Lucifer taps his can on the ground, and they burst in clouds of gray smoke. Satisfied, he moves to Bless just as she is regaining consciousness. "Are you hurt?" Lucifer asks. She is shaking her head. "What is going on?" "Demons, can you walk? We need to hurry." He has a hand extended. "I think so." She takes the offered hand. Lucifer pulls Bless to her feet. At that same moment, a dizziness overwhelms her, and a loud voice is screaming into her mind. "Bless! Just die! Die!" It screams over and over. "No, stop!" She screams, covering both ears in a vain attempt. "Damn!" Lucifer curses himself. He knew using any of his power would act like a beacon. Just not this quickly. The morning sky darkens into a storm. Thick, dark clouds are gathering above them. The thunder booms and the sky cracks, releasing a downpour of cold rain. He can feel the presence of evil, one he knows all too well. He pulls Bless into an embrace, and they vanish in a puff of red smoke. Lightning strikes the spot at the same instance, just barely missing them.